Hi everyone, today is Friday, November 16th, 2012, and I was drawn to do a reading even though I've already done one. I was drawn to do another reading, perhaps to be a little more specific and clear as to what has been going on around us energetically. And this first card, Maiden Moon, and in this card, I'm seeing it shows a crescent moon, but I'm feeling more like it's the eclipsed moon. And with an eclipse, either solar or lunar, there is an intense amount of energies that are coming forward from the earth. And also the moon itself, while it's in its different phases, has different energies that do affect us. And this maiden, she has a lot of lunar symbolism and energies on her body, or even what she's carrying. This little staff or pendulum that she's carrying here. You see, a crescent moon at the bottom. At the top, there's a full moon, as if to absorb all of the energies that are needed for her in order to manifest that which she is, what she's trying to bring forward into her life. You also see the crescent moon on her forehead, and so she's very connected with the lunar energies, which there's a lot going around right now. And the expanded message with the card is that this is a time now for some sort of change, representing here in these calla lilies that just are, some are in bloom and some are not fully bloomed. So to me, it's that there's a start of something, perhaps even a thought process in your mind or an idea. And the card, with all its other subtle messages, is encouraging you to move forward with your plans or ideas or thoughts, but to carefully time them out as to when it is best, when is the best time for you and serving you as to bring forth this idea or change that is on the horizon. So before you jump into anything, really give it some deep thought as to how this change will affect you and those around you. Is it for the better, or is there a lot of planning and thought that needs to go into this change, and when is the best time to do it? Now, this next card I drew, very interestingly, is a mermaid in a koi pond. And a koi pond is full of koi fish. And in this particular pond, we have this mermaid who has, over time, evolved to resemble that of the koi fish, but yet she is a mermaid. She doesn't look happy. And she's too big for this pond, meaning she's outgrown this space. And what the message that's coming through with me in this arena here with this card is that perhaps you've assimilated yourself into a certain situation or lifestyle or relationship or friendship. You've assimilated yourself to be more like those that are around you instead of being who you really are. So you see this mermaid who's trying to be a koi fish, but the koi fish is not trying to be a mermaid. So it's the saying, it's like you feel like you're a fish out of water. You're a fish, but you're not in the environment in which you should be. So here we have a mermaid who's in a pond. She's in water. She's around like type people, but yet it's not comfortable. And recognizing this is very important right now, because it's not about fitting into your current situation. This is about creating or finding a new situation where you truly do fit in. And you don't need to change who you are or what you are, because you are you. And when you are you, you are at your happiest and in the best place you could possibly be. So it's about finding those like-minded people who accept you for who you are and what you are and how you look and how you think, without you having to completely metamorphose yourself in order to fit in. That's the message I'm getting from this card. You know, I see a lot of kind of sadness within her eyes, and I feel that a lot of us are, or a lot of you are experiencing that. This next card here is about Osiris and returning from the underworld. Osiris was a god in Egyptian times, who dealt with those souls that passed on in death. And it was he who chose, based on what your current life is, whether you move forward into, move to heaven or move into an afterlife, or those who don't and who get stuck. And he is reminding you to come back to life. I feel as if, especially with the first couple of cards, that you may feel stuck where you're at. You're not able to fully engage in life as you would like to. And here we see a female figure praying to Osiris, asking him to, what is my destiny? What is my calling? Where do I fit in? Where do I belong? But with the fully bloomed lotus flower, I'm feeling that it's not time to move into this afterlife or this stagnant place. It's time for you to fully blossom and see who you are and move into your life, not someone else's life. This is about you and about your life and being who you are, which I feel is depicted also by these, by the two female that are standing next to him. You can see by their facial expressions, they both have different types of personalities. They both choose to wear their clothing in different manners. One is more exposed, one is more subtly exposed. So no matter what, you are accepted for who you are, but perhaps you are amongst the wrong people. And this is just another subtle reminder to be you, be who you are, and associate yourself with like-minded people that bring you happiness and joy. The last card here, the Romantic Fool, is saying fall in love with yourself, and then fall in love with life. You, no matter who you are, where you are, how much money you have or how much money you don't have, if you don't love yourself and if you don't accept yourself for who you are truly, underneath, through and through, in your heart, in your mind, in your actions, and the way you go about living, if you don't love that wholeheartedly, how would you expect somebody else to love you as you love yourself? And if you are not totally in love with yourself and not totally in acceptance of yourself, then you will attract those people that subtly, maybe you don't even notice it, treat you the same way that you are in turn treating yourself. And they will see you in the same way that you see yourself. So do some digging and love who you are, how you look, how you feel, the music you like, the food you like, where you live, instead of always looking towards, I'd rather live there. I wish that dress would look good on me. I wish, I wish, my hair were a different color. It's just accept who you are and what you are and what is your purpose on this planet at this time. And you will find that you are in a much better place, a much happier place, and you will attract better people into your life. And this doesn't happen overnight. It is a process, but why not start now? All right, everyone, have a good day, and thank you for watching.